My name is Zransky, and welcome to Remnants. Across the world, buildings are being left to rot and decay, and this series attempts to preserve the history of said buildings that have little to no documentation, but are still worth covering. Nestled against the woods of Indiana sits a small wooden house. I lived near this home for the majority of my life, and nearly every day I would pass it. Over the years, and except the occasional bit of decay, it has remained virtually unchanged. My first interaction with the building occurred when I was young. My mother was an aspiring photographer who recently bought a Nikon D60 camera. She took me on a short trip to take pictures, and one of our stops landed us here, at this small building. For the following years, we would constantly pass it on our way home, and my curiosity built. And finally, on November 15th, 2021, I explored it. Exploration of the small home was fairly simple. We walked around the exterior, but decided to remain outside due to the house's poor condition. The building consists of 3 parts, one room in the front, a back room, and a second floor. The building appears to be a dumping ground of some sorts. In the front room alone, we found an old TV, a mattress spring, multiple old school desks, and old furniture. There are 2 windows, with one being covered in wood, while the other faces outside to the road, with nothing stopping it from exposing the interior from the elements. In addition, the front door with a stone staircase leading inside looks to have been removed and placed inside. In the back of the building is a second doorway to a back room. This room was in much worse shape. Littering the ground were multiple tires, school desks, and a little bit of trash. It appears the flooring was removed or deteriorated. The crumbling walls were accompanied by boarded-up windows. Looking towards the staircase, it is dangling in the air now. It reveals some of the most devastating decay. Exposed planks hang from above. Like the staircase, the ceiling/second floor is filled with holes. We made no attempt to climb to the second story, as it was deemed too risky. While we did not venture into the second story, I did stick my camera through a hole in the floor, only to find a few lawn chairs looking out at the woods. After speaking with a friend, his grandfather revealed something interesting about the house. Apparently, it was a sawmill owner's, which his grandfather worked for. I cannot find any information on these claims, so I would take them with a grain of salt. This building has been in my life for as long as I can remember, but with the abundant decay, it is difficult to tell how much longer it will be around. More and more of the siding has begun to fall off. While it may not be as impressive as the Gary Methodist Church or the Packard plant in Detroit, it stands as a reminder of the simple people who lived their lives in its walls. The people who left their fingerprints in their own corner of the world.